Hi everyone, and welcome to PYL-USD Induction's Tech 10, 10 minutes of great tech tools. Today we're starting with a fabulous productivity tool for teachers called Pic Monkey. Pic Monkey is a free website for all of your photo editing needs. They feature a beautiful and easy-to-use menu of photo editing choices that I find easier to navigate than built-in software like Picasa. In fact, the main reason I found Pic Monkey is because it allows you to adjust a photo's file size with only one step. So for those of you who have a website that only allows photos of a certain size, this is definitely going to make your life easier. I've used this for several purposes, including banners for YouTube and Facebook, as well as our own PYL-USD induction website. But even if you don't need to do that, there are tons of fun and easy editing tools and tips shared by professional designers that never take themselves too seriously. And as you can see here with this scrolling banner, this month they are highlighting a couple of fun tools featuring how to make your own somewhat mundane human self into a Twilight-esque vampire or even a Dia de los Muertos sugar skull or calavera. As you can see, these functions are free to use even for someone who is not paying like me, and you can have a lot of fun with it. Now if you pay to upgrade, it's I think about $33 for the year or about $3 or $4 per month. You get much more functionality and a lot of little extras, fun things like the ability to remove blemishes, wrinkles, ads. So all the little pesky ads on the side and the bottom would go away. But I've created this photo without any of those things. So pretty cool if we are going to talk about that in our class, and I brought out a picture of myself looking like this. Definitely great for both shock value and maybe even an anticipatory set, just bringing some novelty into the classroom. Once you have a photo that you really like, it's pretty easy. They have tons of tutorials, so I'm not showing you anything that they won't show you themselves, but it's really easy to rename a photo, and then you can decide on what kind of quality size. Again, with their cute little tongue-in-cheek, they've named all of their quality sizes after men. You can change the dimension if you'd like. And then it's been my experience that Save to My Computer never works, so I usually just download it. And it automatically downloads to my downloads folder. I'm showing it in my folder so that you can see it there, and then you can use it for whatever purpose you need. And our next productivity tool, I actually shared earlier this calendar year in a Tech 10, thanks to one of our current PTs, Kyle Leinbarger, who suggested that I bring this out for teachers. It has become something that is just so integrated into all of our lives that we want to make sure we share it with all of the new consulting teachers and participating teachers this year that weren't here last year. It's called the Snipping Tool. So this tool is installed on every single laptop running Microsoft Windows 7. I cannot speak for desktops, and I certainly can't speak for XP. I think they have something like this, but this is so easy. To pin it to your taskbar right down here, you're just going to go to your start bar, type in snip. It will arrive at the top, and you can put it into your taskbar by simply right-clicking on it and going down to Pin to Taskbar. Now, what the snipping tool allows you to do, and I'm going to get out of that, is it allows you to take any capture of your screen. It will automatically snip it away. You can highlight, or you can use a pen, any color that you like, to highlight things, and then you can either save it as a JPEG or you can just copy it. You can use Control-C or you can go to Edit, Copy, and then you can paste it wherever you like. And again, I'm going to paste it right here. It's going to look awful because that was really ugly, but there it is. Snipping anything from anywhere. I use this daily, as do all of my colleagues. So this tool, even though we've introduced it before on a Tech 10, it just is such a part of our lives that we want to make sure we share it with everybody else. For technology for student learning, we have 4, and I'm going to loosely call them tools. They're actually YouTube channels that will support and help you either scaffold, remediate, and maybe even extend and enrich learning for all of your students. They could be gifted students, students who are struggling, And 3 of these sites, I just want to point out, right now are housed in just the scientific area, so they're just science-based. Crash Course is for secondary students, and this does include some history, some psychology, and even literature. So of the rest of these, Sci Show, Crash Course Kids, and Sci Show Kids, these are going to be more science-based. I always want to throw out the disclaimer and the caveat that you always want to watch any video before watching it with students. I'm not verifying the appropriateness of these videos. I have watched a couple. They all seem very appropriate, albeit fast. They're very fast-paced. But our students these days, they kind of live in a fast-paced world. They're used to watching YouTube videos with really quick cuts, and so this should be no different for them. So just to show you, Crash Course.
Welcome to Crash Course. This is a YouTube channel. It's a place, you know, where like YouTube videos go.
Here on this particular YouTube channel, my brother and I have spent the last 2 years teaching courses in quick 10 to 15-minute episodes. John has taught world history, American history, and some literature,
while Hank has taught biology, ecology, and general chemistry. Now, when people ask us why we do this and how we want these things to be used, we don't really have a coherent answer. We're just trying to create educational content in the hopes that it will be useful to people.
So you get the idea. These brothers went through and they have just thrown together a bunch of different videos that sort of do the Cliff Notes instruction for different subjects. And you can see just a few of them down here. This is Crash Course. Its elementary counterpart is run by a different person. And these are all very highly engaging. And you can see the variation. Now, Sci Show is similar to Crash Course in that it is a YouTube channel and it does focus mostly on science, but I love that the whole idea of it is to make curiosity contagious, and that's what they want to do for teachers. So you can kind of see what some of the titles are. I'll give you a quick snippet of their introduction.
Does anyone really even know what gluten is? Why do cats purr? We live in a fascinating universe.
What really killed the dinosaurs?
Okay, you get the idea. So again, you can tell just from their intro video that it's going to be highly engaging for students. Once again, I explained that you can use this as a scaffolding piece. You can use it as an anticipatory set to get into a unit. You can use it as review or at any point during a unit of study when you need to kind of get the students' attention back, or if you want them to deepen their understanding of something. And Sci Show Kids is the counterpart. But anyway, you can see from some of these titles that they look a lot of fun. I'm not sure that building a pillow fort fits into our curriculum, but certainly volcanoes probably do. Like I said, some of these might just be to extend or enrich learning, and so they might be fun. Some of them might be related to something that's happening this year that's really special.